Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go check out my website at skysworld.com for life coaching and mentoring. I'm chilling in the office, paying some bills, thinking about going to get some lunch, a little bit late for lunch. I was looking over the headlines, as I usually do when I'm here in the office, and I stumbled across all the stuff going on in Israel. I've been thinking about it all weekend. Not everybody cares about this issue, and I don't ask everybody to care about this issue. It may not be something you really pay attention to. I've been paying attention to it. Ben Shapiro is running a broadcast today showing many of the actual images of what's going on. Some of it is really shocking. So this makes me mad. I have family over there. I'm ready for the Israeli government to settle this once and for all. I'm ready for the Palestinian blood to flow through the streets. And I don't like thinking like that. I don't like being in that mindset. And when I get to thinking too much about revenge and vengeance, I feel like that's a step backwards for me as an individual. I've spent a lot of time in a violent world, and I've been trying for the last 20 years to get away from that type of thought process. I've thought about revenge for many years. So it's an area that I'm familiar with. It's a room that at this point I don't like to be in. It's not helpful, at least not for me. So let's go over some Bible quotes on revenge. I'm not going to pray for peace. I'm going to pray for revenge. So here's Romans. Let's start somewhere. Romans chapter 12 verse 19. Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath, for it is written, it is mine to avenge, I will repay. So saith the Lord. But this backs that up. Here's Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 35. It is mine to avenge, I will repay. In due time their foot will slip, their day of disaster is near, and their doom rushes upon them. Here's another one. These are all biblical quotes on revenge. I'm on a website called BibleStudyTools.com on a page called 30 Bible Verses About Revenge. So let's think a little bit more about revenge. We're in a vengeful mood right now. I know I am. So what does the Bible say? Here's 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 8. He will punish those who do not know God and do not obey the gospel of our Lord Jesus. So yeah, I know that's New Testament. Jews are Old Testament. Muslims worship a pedophile. You knew that, right? That Muhammad was a pedophile. Muhammad's wife Aisha, this is truth, you could look it up. She was 6 years old when he took her for a wife. 6-year-old little girl that he took for a wife, grown man. And then at 9 years old is when he raped her and impregnated her. That's Muhammad. Let's go to the next one. This is Peter, chapter 3, verse 9. Do not repay evil with evil or insult with insult. On the contrary, repay evil with blessing, because to this you were called, so that you may inherit a blessing. That's a hard one. We don't want to hear that when we think about revenge. We want people to gas us up. Yeah, go kill him. Get him, get him. We don't want to hear anybody say, do not repay evil with evil. That doesn't sound fun at all. Repaying evil with evil is what most people think is the right thing to do. Not according to the Bible. Let's go to Proverbs 24, verse 29. Do not say, I'll do to them as they have done to me. I'll pay them back for what they did. So you don't say that. Should I say that? No, it says right here clearly, Proverbs 24, verse 29. Very clearly it says, do not say this. So the eye for an eye, the tooth for a tooth is not justice. That's just revenge. Let's do another one. You guys might be bored of this, but I kind of feel like I need some of this to keep me on track. Because otherwise I'll just sit and think about raining bombs. Just bombs raining down. Please, Lord, murder them all. Lord, I don't want to be in that realm, begging for murder. Thinking about how, oh, if I was over there, how many could I kill? Family members, cousins that are thinking about that right now. I'm not trying to join that conversation. Here's Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18. Do not seek revenge or bear a grudge against anyone among your people, but love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord. So you can bear a grudge against some people. No, it says, do not seek revenge or bear a grudge against anyone. I mean, some, though. The jerks, the terrorists. No, it says, do not seek revenge or bear a grudge against anyone among your people, but love your neighbor as yourself. I don't know, God. That's a hard one to do. It's food for thought.